Stonehenge's purpose finally cracked with taking 3D acoustic model. Engineers created a 3D scale model of the ancient relic in order to better understand what it may have been used for, and they found these amazing results. Built by ancient Britons thousands of years ago, Stonehenge's true purpose has eluded researchers for centuries. Was it used to be a burial ground? Was as a way to observe the night sky? Perhaps it was used as a place of worship or even sacrifice. The way in which the stones are set up in a circle-like formation and the way in which they line up with certain things like the sunrise and sunset during the summer and winter solstices have long been leaving scientists scratching their heads. Many attempts have been made to better understand Stonehenge, with plenty of fieldwork turning up an array of relics and items. One more recent effort saw researchers recreate the famous megalith through a 3D printer in a bid to put to bed the burning question, and what they found was quite astonishing. A team from the University of Salford engineered the model in order to explore the effect Stonehenge's unique structure would have had on sounds, things like conversations, rituals, and even music. Because of the way in which these stones were placed, speech and music would not have projected beyond the structure itself, nor would people standing nearby have heard what was going on inside. Can you imagine? To replicate this ingenious feature, acoustical engineer Trevor Cox and his team used laser scans of the site to print a 3D model of the monument, building something that was about 1/12 the size of the real thing. The replica, dubbed Stonehenge Lego by Cox, was assembled in a way that assumed the original structure had initially consisted of 30 Larsen stones. Today, Stonehenge consists of 63 complete stones, including 17 standing sarsen stones on the outer circle. Now, based on the estimated total of 157 stones erected at the site some 5,000 years ago, the researchers printed 27 stones of various shapes and sizes. Then they used silicon molds of these stones and mixed plaster and other materials to recreate the 130 items left over. Each stone was created in a way to minimize sound absorption, similar to the stones found at Stonehenge. And the team worked in 2020, then placed speakers and microphones at various points around the construction and beamed sounds into that from low to high frequencies. Despite the many gaps that make up Stonehenge, the sounds sent into the scale model stayed inside it for a short while. Reverberation time, the measure of the time it takes sound to decay by 60 decibels, averaged about 0.6 seconds inside the model for mid-frequency sounds. The effect would have boosted the ability to hear voices and tremendously enhanced the sounds of instruments like drums. Sounds did not echo inside the replica, and inner groups of the simulated stones actually obscured and scattered the sounds reflected off the outer sarsen circle. It showed that Stonehenge could have been used for something similar to an acoustic chamber, a way to enhance sounds and music in some sort of dramatic setting, perhaps a burial or a ritual. Isn't that something? That's one more thing we know about Stonehenge. This is by Joel Day on Express UK. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.